Today, we'll unveil an age-old mystery. Who poured Snape's tears into the pensive? A shocking reveal. It turns out Harry's mom Lily and Snape were childhood close friends, and Lily, the magic prodigy, was seen as weird by others. Snape was the one who brought Lily into the wizarding world, but fate had other plans, separating them into rival schools. Lily became Gryffindor's beauty, Snape Slytherin's Dark Knight. How tragic. She ended up with Snape's bully. This left Snape heartbroken, and to protect Lily, he was willing to play the double agent. Even if he sacrificed his reputation, Lily couldn't escape Voldemort's grip. It's just tragic. Lily's death shattered Snape, but when Dumbledore mentioned that Lily's son had her eyes, it reignited Snape's heart. He decided to back Harry, but soon, Dumbledore became more of a wounded warrior after destroying a Horcrux. He asked Snape to help him find the right time to end it, to guarantee Snape's total trust from Voldemort. Turns out, when he killed Lily, he accidentally left a piece of his soul in Harry, making Harry the most unexpected parasite of Voldemort. Harry realized this shocking secret, feeling the weight on his shoulders, and with deep thought, stepped forward, as if he was walking into an exam. He found Ron and Hermione, ordering them to destroy Nagini, then set off solo into the Forbidden Forest. He opened the golden snitch left by Dumbledore, only to find the resurrection stone inside. Holding it, he was reunited with his deceased loved one. They provided Harry with last-minute encouragement to face his enemies bravely, and with tear-filled eyes, he finally discarded the resurrection stone. This marked his farewell to life, and as he stepped into the woods, he faced Voldemort, who had little to say today. Voldemort immediately hit Harry with the killing curse, sending him off to a luxurious white room. It was reminiscent of King's Cross Station, both the starting point of his magical journey and potentially the endpoint of his soul tragedy was imminent. He noticed a corner where a naked baby, looking like Voldemort, was curled up. How bizarre. At this moment, Dumbledore reappeared, telling Harry it was a part of Voldemort's soul about to vanish. Goodness. It felt like Harry's final goodbye with Dumbledore. Though he had done enough, Harry chose to return to reality. He resolved to end the fight with Voldemort, while the equally wounded one was slowly waking. Voldemort asked Malfoy's mom to check if Harry had gone to meet his maker, only to find out that Harry was still very much alive. And all while Narcissa was worried about her son's safety, she asked Harry if Malfoy was alive, and Harry nodded. At that moment, Narcissa turned to lie to Voldemort, saying all the Hogwarts staff were like little bugs cleaning up the battlefield. Hagrid was bringing back Harry's body under tight watch, and the situation had unexpectedly stabilized. At this point, Voldemort seemed to be announcing his victory. Voldemort demanded everyone join his team, or face certain doom. Malfoy, called by his parents, surprisingly walked towards Voldemort. Then Neville hobbled forward, and everyone thought he was surrendering, only to discover he actually wanted to make a speech. Guys, I've seen something utterly worthless, compared to your elite. Isn't that a joke? Yet you wish to cling to Voldemort because you want everything Harry did to be real. After saying that, Neville drew the sword of Gryffindor, ready to duel. At this moment, Harry sprang free from Hagrid's embrace. Suddenly, he launched an attack on Nagini. Harry's survival boosted morale, leaving Death Eater stunned. Many Death Eaters fled in panic, including the Malfoys, while Voldemort grew even angrier, frantically attacking Harry. Then, he led the remaining minions charging into the castle, plunging into a tug-of-war with Harry once more. During the battle, Harry was trying to figure out how to take down Nagini with the Fang, but it was destroyed by Voldemort, leaving Harry cornered at the castle's edge. That one move left me unable to counter, Harry thought, missing his opportunity. The two fought each other in the sky, crashing to the ground at the school gates. Meanwhile, Bellatrix attacked Ginny, and Mrs. Weasley, grieving her lost son, fought desperately to protect her daughter. Normally gentle housewife unleashed amazing strength, ultimately taking down Bellatrix. Just look at the mother's power. Meanwhile, Ron and Hermione teamed up against Nagini. Just as she was about to deliver a fatal blow, Neville popped in. With the Horcruxes being destroyed one by one, Voldemort became just an ordinary person. What a fall from grace. In that very moment, Harry rallied, wielding his wand to face Voldemort, flames of battle reigniting brightly. By now, Voldemort's power waned, and even his wand slipped from his control, ultimately landing in Harry's hands. This dark wizard, who struck fear into the hearts of the wizarding world, was reduced to ashes. The people cheered, "Long live!" Feeling a sense of relief, Harry pointed at the Elder Wand, revealing the truth to his friends. The reason the Elder Wand didn't obey Voldemort was that its true master had already been disarmed by Malfoy in the Astronomy Tower. The Elder Wand wouldn't harm its master, ending up with Harry better with him than misused by evil. Without hesitation, Harry broke the Elder Wand in half and cast its remnants away toward the light. Hope you enjoy the story. If you do, subscribe to our channel to not miss any great content.